There's a lot of space in the middle that can make a difference for your life. There's a lot of space in the middle. Hi everyone, it's Pamela Ferguson, and I wanted to come on today and talk about what I do. If you know somebody in direct sales and you've seen them advertise on Facebook or otherwise, and you see them say things like, Jennifer retired herself and her husband in 2 years, or Kimberly quit her job as a nurse, or she tripled her income as a physician's assistant in a year. She stopped teaching kindergarten in 6 months or made more than she did. Now, these things exist. They exist all over the place. I know many people who've done all of these things. So the avenue from a direct sales company is amazing on what it can do. But if every person who comes in, that's not going to happen to them. And that doesn't mean you have to be like, well, that's not going to happen to me, so I don't want to do it. There's a lot of space in the middle that can make a difference for your life. There's a lot of space in the middle. If you want to, what difference could $200 a month make for you and your family? It could make a big difference. $200 a month? That could help you pay off a credit card. You could sock that money aside for college. You could put that aside to buy a car. There's all sorts of things that just a little as $200 a month can do. What about $1,500? $1,500 a month. How great would that be to have $1,500 a month? Someone making $1,500 a month is not winning cars and flying all around the world. But $1,500 a month for working very part-time hours, maybe they work 5 to 10 hours a week, is pretty darn good. And that's not something that should be overlooked. These high accolades, not cars, these high accolades are wonderful, and you see them all the time, and they do exist. But that doesn't mean the rest of it isn't good too. The rest of it is good. I'm not somebody who retired my husband and is making $2 million a year. But have I been successful in the business? Yes, I have. The money that I've made and the freedom that has given me and my family has made all the difference in the world. There's a lot of in-between space between making nothing and making $3 million a year. There's a lot of space in between there. So if you think, well, if you start out and you're like, well, I'm, not reaching the tippy top in 6 months, I should just quit. No, you shouldn't. Be happy with the middle space that there is, because I'm somewhere in the middle there and I'm loving it. And it has been life-changing and game-changing for our family, for me, my children. So if you are wondering where in that spectrum you can fit, just ask. Let's have a conversation. What are you thinking that could make a difference for you if you worked 5 hours a week? $200 a month? $500? $1,000? $2,000? What are you thinking is feasible in working 5 hours a week that you could potentially make? Obviously there's a grand spectrum of how much time people spend on things, how much income they actually want, and how much they're willing to put into it. And that, my friend, is completely up to you. This business is customizable. How many hours do you work? When do you want to work? How much do you want to make? All these things are under your control on what you do. But please reach out to me. I would love to chat how being in the middle can be pretty darn good. Have a great day.